How do you sum up the emotions of a game like that, where you like the roller coaster that it was?
Yeah, look, you can either focus on the first half or the second half, and I think as a group, I just spoke to them then. I was wrapped in the second half, the fight. We 55 points in the second half. We took a long time to kick a goal. Kicking 9 or 10 points it's going to be hard to win a game, isn't it? Loved the energy of the game. I loved the build-up of the game. First Friday night game in Queensland, we step into that and wrap for the southeast Queensland, having lived up here for a long time. So I think for the Gold Coast to have this occasion, we're wrapped to be part of that and support that. But it was definitely a game of two halves, and our inaccuracy really hurt us.
Do you think that was what all it was, like just kicking straight?
No. Well, the game can be pretty simple. We kicked 8-6 from set shots and 0-4 for goals in the run. And then, late in the game, we had a couple of chances to really add the pressure, and we didn't take them. So there's definitely a part of that. When you miss, the old coach Lee Matthews used to say, if you miss, then it puts the pressure on the next person. When it's 0-9, a lot of pressure on the next person. But having said that, I want to focus on what we did do instead of what we didn't have, and maybe that's because it's fresh in mind. The second half is way more how we want to play.
Did they do anything in the first half that surprised you? How were you caught off guard in that first half?
I'm not sure we got caught off guard. It's just the intensity around the ball was way better than ours. Clearance -8 at half time, and you allow a team like the Gold Coast to get their pressure up and their energy around the ball and the crowd roaring. You go down at half time with a hefty margin. I just didn't love our mids at times tonight. Didn't think we worked hard enough to contest, didn't get our hands dirty enough. But that would be disrespecting the Gold Coast, because I think, if you watch that back, they were really, really dominant around contests and clearance in that first half.
How wasn't injured? Were you anxious to bring penalty on it?
Yes. There was, I know Hayden Skipworth mentioned that at second quarter, you want to get penalties on, and don't think we need to be a team where we rely so heavily on one person. I think we want to be better than that. But it was, it's a shame that how we went down. It seems pretty minor at this stage, but we'll wait and see.
So what changed after half time? What did you say to them?
I'm not the sort of coach who wants to concentrate on what we don't have. That's gone. It's done. So what can we do about it? And I said, come on, get our mids getting busy. And then I just wanted us to play with better intensity and then play more our style. We trusted them. We could have thrown everyone around. Funnily enough, we did that with Josh in the last quarter, and he was brilliant. 16 possessions, 2 goals. We're finding out about ourselves, aren't we? This is a qualifying time, and we might need Josh in the midfield again at some stage, and he might challenge a few other teams.
Would you like to have seen anything different in that? But from once you hit the front and you had all that momentum and they steady, would you like to have seen anything different in that last 10 minutes?
Two goals from centre bounce that really hurt. One in particular, when they kicked the goal, those things. I just didn't think we were disciplined enough at that time to, I just thought we had good ascendancy at the centre bounces and let that slip. No, we had our chances. Dan had a chance and Ned had a chance to kick a goal to put us in front, or we hit the lead for brief moments. Funnily enough, it's similar to the last time we played up here last year. In terms of that, we had to make up a big margin. We hit the lead and couldn't quite hang on. Little things. I'm sure we'll go to the tape, and as I said to the players, we're in the business of improving ourselves, and here we are.
Gold Coast, obviously, I guess, trying to prove themselves as a finals team. I don't know how gushing you want to be on them, but do you think that they are proving that they are at that level?
Oh, look, I think everything I read this week was about, we've got to test our young team against Collingwood. Well, we come up here with an attitude that every game's hard to play, and we don't shy away from that. We knew what was coming. The clearance work is great, and the contest is great. They're in the finding out about their ceiling. So are we. I don't want to put a ceiling on anything we do. We got a couple of guys we'd learn about tonight and roles and responsibilities, but in terms of the Gold Coast, they're definitely their strengths are going to challenge a lot of teams, and we saw that in the first half.
Is there any challenge when you're a few games clear of playing to that level, that high intensity level, for 120 minutes each week?
Well, I suppose the challenge every week is like, can you match the other team's strengths? Can you manage them? And we didn't in the first half, and then we did in the second. So then I'll certainly look at it and go, why? What's the difference? But again, that'd be disrespecting what they did. And then they'd probably be asking, we got to manage Collingwood strengths in the second half, because it's 55 points to 20 odd. So again, this game's small margins, isn't it? Like you take your chances, and our average points against is about 68, 69 points. So we kept them to that tonight. So then you'd argue then other parts of our games just didn't quite execute, including our set shot kicking and goals in the run. So yeah.
Did not having my check there upset the forward balance at all?
I'd hope to think not. I thought actually really enjoyed Mason's game. That's the best game he's played for us this year. I thought he gave us a real presence. It was important that Mason did that. He hasn't played at that level this year, so I was really pleased with him coming in and doing a job for us. And hard to argue. We didn't connect inside 50, plus 10 inside 50s. Again, I don't want to come back to one person. Like, it's not Pendlebury, it's not my check. It's system and it's method and it's intensity around what we do for longer. Sit here. We gave ourselves enough chances to win this game tonight. Got ourselves in a bit of a hole because we allowed the opposition to play too much to their strengths and we didn't execute ours. Yeah.
Do you have a feeling on how bad Jeremy's groin is?
I'm hearing minor from his mouth and from the doctor, but scans will confirm that. Minor. Yeah.
And Nick Dacos got a couple of knocks.
Yeah, he looks odd, doesn't he? And that's
how you played him.
I'm watching him run, and then I'm watching on the tape, and I'm going, Nick's not getting to the contest like we'd love him to. Let's put Josh in there, and that was a move that we potentially helped us move the needle on the scoreboard. But Nick looked a little bit sore at times tonight, and we're trying to move him around where he could get the best out of what he delivered tonight. But he'll be better for that. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.